Welcome everyone to your new moon reading. This new moon is in Pisces and it's on the 20th of February. So we have pole number 1, pole number 2, pole number 3 and pole number 4. For pole number 1 we have the black obsidian. For pole number 2 we have the adventurine. For pole number 3 we have the amethyst, and for pole number 4 we have the picture jasper. So feel free to pick a pole by pole number, by the crystals, by the images on the cards. Now these are new cards, they're just absolutely stunning. They resonate so well. I just find them so beautiful. It's the Enchanted Heart by Alana Fairchild. They're just beautiful cards. So take your time, pause the video if you need to, and again my friends, if you feel drawn to selecting more than one pile, please go ahead and do that. Trust that there'll be a message in the pile that you choose or the piles that you choose. Let's get started. Welcome pole number 1. Let's have a look at what messages Spirit has for you for this new moon in Pisces. So your overall energy is intuition. Then we have the Moonology, new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. We have the Devil, the High Priestess, and Judgment. Look at this major arcana. Wow, pole number 1. Wow. So these this new moon, beg your pardon, this new moon reading is from new moon to new moon. So this reading is for the next 4 weeks, from new moon to new moon. Now remember, the new moon is a time for, making our wishes and setting our intentions. And I feel that there's a sense here of really figuring that out, pole number 1. There's this sense here of really seeing what's no longer working and where you really want to head to, and making a judgment call on that. So your first card is intuition, and the card says your heart knows how to read and follow signs from the universe. Your choices don't need to make sense to anyone else. Your life answers only to your heart. And the affirmation is, I trust my intuition. It's a beautiful reminder, isn't it? I mean, this is your energy in your reading, pole number 1, but this is a beautiful reminder for us all. And for me in particular, I feel the sentence, your choices don't need to make sense to anyone else. When we realize that, we truly, truly acknowledge and realize that, our world changes. Look at these beautiful cards. This is you and you alone. This is the energy of the High Priestess. I love the way she doesn't even have her eyes opened. There's a sense of trust. She's not running, she's not panicked. The energy around this card is really calm and gentle, almost like she's floating through this corridor of flowers. It's almost like in the darkness of the new moon. But she's okay, because she's not being guided by what her eyes see. She's not being guided by her mind, the past. She's allowing herself to be guided by her heart, her intuition. Your heart knows how to read and follow signs from the universe. And we really do. We really do, pole number one, when we can let go of thinking that we know what's best for us on a mind level, so like on an ego-driven level. When we trust the feeling and the hunches as opposed to just our analytical mind and what it's telling us, wow, we move forward in leaps and bounds. And there's a sense that we're surrounded by calm, and it doesn't, like, all these flowers are different. There's lots of colors, there's lots of different flowers, there's, you know, and we could almost see this as, you know, the colorfulness of life. And she just floats through it because she's sure of herself, because she's centered. And I really feel in your reading, pole number one, there's this sense at this new moon that you're going to come to understand. I feel I got the word where you want to go. And this new moon in Virgo, it says a time to give rather than take. And I'm really seeing this as it's a time to be rather than do. It's this sense of float through life. Don't kind of push your way through. It's this nurturing energy and this grounded energy. This new moon is, it's almost like it starts a new way of being for you. It's where I feel like the universe is going to bring things to you. It's like a time to give rather than take. I had this in one of the monthly readings or in one of the weekly readings, and it was very much the universe is giving rather than taking from you. There's this sense that the universe is bringing you things. It's showing you signs. It's showing you how your intuition works, how trusting it brings you more guidance than analyzing everything. There's this shift in perception, your perception. You're going to see something bigger than your two eyes can see. Pole number one is what I'm really being drawn to say. And I feel it's this energy, this devil energy and the high priestess. It's kind of like, I'm reading this almost as one energy. It's kind of like the darkness, the what you couldn't see before had you quite fearful. But now the darkness, you see it as your hidden depth. So there's this real change of perception, change of perspective. Changing, I'm even getting pole number one, like changing your beliefs, like to the point where your beliefs are going to change. Your truths are going to change. And the things that normally had you sort of, I want to say the word tied up, it had you feeling small. and lacking in self-confidence, or feeling the world was full of lack. You're going to see now that that's not the case. The world is abundant. These pomegranates on the curtain behind her, they're the veil to the unknown. The pomegranates are they're the symbol of abundance. And there's this sense that you're going to see that the world is abundant. The world is not a scary place. The depth inside of you, pole number 1, is not scary. It's just that you've never gone there, you've never looked into it, you've never allowed the depth of you to surface, your deep emotions, your deep knowing. You've kind of kept a lid on it. And I feel now it's bubbling to the surface, if you want. And the High Priestess is comfortable in that. She's comfortable with the seen and unseen. She's balanced. Just because she can't see it, it doesn't make her worried. She can blend the seen and the unseen world very comfortably. Because to her they both exist. They both coexist. So there's this sense of greater understanding. And the Judgment card here is, I'm really seeing this as like a bit of a rebirth. I'm really seeing this Judgment as the things that you were scared of before, you're not going to be so scared of. Where you might have lacked confidence and would have never spoken to strangers or in front of people, now you're seeing that really differently. I really feel this in a sense of, working on your fears, and apply that to how it resonates for you, pole number 1. There's so many things you can be working on, but for a lot of you, I think if you boil it down, it's your fears and how they kind of stopped you from being who you are. When I say who you wanted to be, it's not like a fake person, but who you wanted to be. Like, you might have wanted to help people, or extend a hand of friendship or help, or but maybe you felt too self-conscious, or you weren't sure what others would think, so you never did. But now I feel like that inner giving, that inner light, you're allowing it to shine through. You're allowing all the goodness that is inside of you, pole number 1. I want to say it doesn't make you self-conscious anymore. You just, it's like these people, you're throwing open your arms. There's a sense here of being welcoming. There's a sense here of nurturing, protecting. And I think that's how you feel. I feel tapping into this intuition, this is your soul work. This is your shadow work. This is going deep inside of yourself and seeing, what do I need to heal? And it's really healing it on a really big scale, I want to say. This is all major arcana. This is the universe guiding you forward to help you understand that there's more than just the ego you, the little me. There's this whole universe, and you're going to see that. And you're going to not see it like with your eyes, but you're going to see and feel that energy, and you're going to apply it to your day-to-day life. This is real growth here. I trust my intuition. That's your affirmation. And pole number 1, I really feel that's what you're doing. You're getting a sense of, maybe you're going to do one little thing where you're just going on a hunch and it works out so well, and it just makes you say, Oh, wow, I can trust myself. You definitely can, pole number 1. I'm going to leave you with those messages, my friends. Have a wonderful new moon. Take good care of yourselves. Don't forget to do your hopes and wishes list. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, pole number 2. Welcome to your new moon reading. Let's have a look at what messages Spirit has for you from this new moon to the next full moon. So over the next 4 weeks, we have awakening beauty. We have your commitment is being tested. Look at these matching colors. We have the Queen of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. So yes, definitely your commitment is being tested, and I don't just think it's your commitment, I think it's you. It's you, pole number 2. It's your drives and your passions and the way you are now living your life. So your first card is awakening beauty, and the card says, what are your boldest wishes? Believe they can come true. Dare to nurture the hope that empowers magic in your life. The affirmation is, the universe supports me in bringing my most beautiful dreams to life. Look at this card. Isn't it beautiful? And I feel in this card, I feel like this princess is dreaming about how she wants her life to be. And then I feel like these are, you know, her animal spirit. They're protecting her and showing her the way. It feels very gentle. It feels very loving. It's not bold. It's not powerful. It's not controlling. And you know, our hopes and wishes and dreams aren't like that. We don't have to control them. We don't have to fight for them. We don't have to make them happen. All we have to do is dare to nurture the hope. Dare to dream them. And life will guide us into the actions we need to take. So there's a sense in these 4 weeks from new moon to new moon, pole number 2, there's this sense of there might not be a lot you need to do, but I think that there's a lot you need to change. And I feel that that change is on a higher level because of this purple. I'm really feeling your crown chakra. I'm really feeling opening up your crown chakra to the divine of all that is. Now, the aventurine, which is the moonstone that I associated with this reading. Now, I pick this, the crystals intuitively. I don't look at the cards when I pick them. So they can be, sometimes I'm hardly ever really called to look at them, but I am in your reading because the aventurine is an optimistic stone. It's all about optimism and, you know, motivation and opportunities. It's a really very positive stone. And I feel in your reading, that's what you need to embrace, my friends. Pole number 2, it's just being positive. It's just believing, trusting, knowing that if we stay on our path, and the path is a flowing path, it's a changing path. It's not like this is my path. That's controlling. You know, it's like, okay, this is the path that I'm on. I'm going to flow with it. Sometimes there are roadblocks and I need to go around something. Sometimes the path might veer to the left or the right, but there's this sense of understanding that you're on a journey, and that journey flows. It's not set in concrete. It's ever changing. And I got the word effervescent, and it's almost like the journey is effervescent. It dissipates sometimes, it disappears, and sometimes we think, oh gosh, where's my path gone? And then sometimes it just carries us on these bubbles of excitement. I'll come back to your commitment is being tested, because you've got the Queen of Wands. Now, the queens for me are all about that receptive energy. They receive. The queens know that when they need something, they will receive. They will receive it, and then they'll be able to keep moving forward. They don't have to fight. They don't have to hustle. This is a real being energy, not a doing energy. The kings are the doing energy. The knights are the doing energy. The queen is the being. And the Queen of Wands she is willing to receive the guidance from the universe to keep her moving forward on her calling, on her purpose, moving towards her hopes and her wishes and her dreams. And she's drawing things to her to enable her to do that. She's got holding the sunflower. The sunflower's head turns towards the sun all day long. It turns, so it always has its face towards the sun. And the Queen of Wands knows that the universe brings her what she needs so she can keep following the sun. So she has clarity in her direction, in her convictions, in her passion, in her calling, in her gut feelings, her intuition. And pole number 2, I find that it's this energy of the 4 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles that you may be having a little trouble with, because I'm really seeing this as you're holding yourself back. You're not enabling to see all the possibilities that are around you. And I feel for some of you, it's just that you just don't believe that it's possible. I feel that you know you have goals, you have hopes and dreams. Maybe you've even come across your calling and your purpose, and it seems too big. It's too much. And so you're like, it's just never going to happen. I can't see it, so it's just never going to happen. I'm just going to stay where I am. I'm going to hold on to what I've got. And I'm just going to move forward like that. But look, your following card has an extra pentacle in it, but you're not seeing it. So there's more. See, the next journey as you move forward, there's an additional pentacle, but you don't see it because you kind of like head down. I'm keeping hold of what I've got. I'm not throwing my life away on a whim. That's interesting, Spirit. That sentence just came to me. I'm not throwing my life away on a whim. So now we have your commitment is being tested. And in your reading, pole number 2, I actually don't really feel it's your commitment. And for some of you, it might be your commitment to your dreams and goals. But I feel that you are being tested in a sense so that the universe is trying to wake you up to all that's out there, to possibilities, hopes and wishes that you could, that where you are right now you can't even fathom. They just seem so big to you. Now, I just got a message of break things down. Now, for some of you, that can be your dream is huge. Good on you. Good on you, my friends. And Spirit's saying, okay, break it down a bit. Little step by steps. You know, if you want to do a YouTube channel and you just don't know where to start, you don't know how to make videos, you don't know anything about YouTube, what you want to do on YouTube is past your comfort zone, like miles past it. You don't even think you have the knowledge to actually do it. Start somewhere. Start watching YouTube channels that are about what you want to do. Start learning about YouTube. Watch YouTube tutorials. It's that kind of thing. Break it down. And it's also a sense of break down the barriers that you've put up as this is all too hard. This is never going to happen. I don't have what it takes. And break down that lack mentality. Awakening beauty. What are your boldest wishes, pole number 2? Believe they can come true. Believe it. Do you believe it? Dare to nurture the hope that empowers magic in your life. Do you see the magic in your life? Do you feel empowered? Do you nurture yourself? Do you uplift yourself? Empower yourself so that you can make your hopes and wishes and dreams a reality? Your affirmation for these next 4 weeks, my friends, is the universe supports me in bringing my most beautiful dreams to life. Hold on to that, pole number 2. It's going to really serve you. I'm going to leave you with those messages, my friends. Love and light, pole number 2. Take good care of yourselves. Have a wonderful new moon. And remember to make your new moon wishes list. See you next time. Bye-bye. Welcome, pole number 3. Let's have a look at what messages Spirit has for you this week. Look at this beautiful card. Look at the colours. And so you have circus. You have a new start is coming. Oh, I like that with this circus energy. You have strength. You have the moon. And you have the King of Wands. Oh, I like this energy. Oh, pole number 3. And look at this amethyst and these purples. Pinky purples. It's beautiful. Okay, my friends, so you have circus, and the card says your imagination is an extravaganza of playful possibilities. Nurture your hopes, envision the extraordinary, and make real your exceptional life. The affirmation is, my playfulness inspires new possibilities and creates loving magic. You know, and daydreams are playful. Daydreams don't have problems in them. Daydreams is just the magic of what could be or can be. There's a sense here of tapping into your imagination, pole number 3. The amethyst is a stone of meditation, dreams, and protection. It's a very spiritual based, higher chakra based crystal. It's about dreams. You know, it's almost like give yourself time to play. And I'm not even getting that in a physical sense, pole number 3, though it might be. But in your imagination, you know, as kids, you know, we knew we weren't an Indian. We knew we weren't a fairy. We knew we weren't a king or a doctor. But we played it. We imagined what it would be like. We just had fun with it. And there's this sense, pole number 3, of embracing just the imaginary. Because everything starts in the imaginary. I often give the analogy of flying. You know, we fly from country to country. We fly all around the world now. But at some stage, it was just in somebody's imagination to be able to get up into the sky. And that's what this circus card is saying. It's go play. Play just in your mind of what possibilities. And then we have new moon. A new start is coming. So pole number 3, it's like Spirit saying there's a new start coming. You're coming to the end of a cycle, or you might have already finished a cycle, you've finished a journey, and now you're at this in-between stage of learning the lessons of the past journey, understanding them, accessing the wisdom from it, and kind of going, okay, I'm different now. Every journey changes us. It helps us evolve and grow and learn. And there's a sense here of this in-between stage, the moon stage, of going, okay then, so with who I am right now, because you're not the same person as you were in your previous journey. All our journeys, all our experiences in life mold us and change us. So this new start that's coming, what do you want to see? What do you want to see happen? What do you hope for? What dreams do you have for yourself in the future? So it's like you've got this new start. What are you going to do with it? Now I'm really feeling that it's going to take strength, because I'm seeing the moon as this in-between stage, like I mentioned earlier. This in-between stage of you're finishing one journey, about to embark on another. And you're kind of going, okay then, what do I want to see? What do I want to happen? It's not a control thing. It's not a, right, my next step is this. It's not that energy. It's not writing down everything on paper and having, you know, all your steps listed out in front of you. This is just the dreaming stage. This strength card and all this yellow, I'm getting the sense of joyfully daydreaming. What brings you joy, pole number 3? That's the direction you want to head in. What fuels you? You've got the King of Wands. We'll get to him in a moment. But in the shadow period before you head off on your next journey. It's almost like you're here, you haven't gone through the portal to the next path of your life. It's almost like you're here and the door hasn't been opened yet. What door do you want to see open? If you could change things in your life, what would you change? And this is not a stage of going, well, I'm not going to dream of that because, well, I don't know how to make that happen. That's not this stage. This stage is the dreaming stage, which is perfect because the new moon is all about setting intentions. It's all about dreaming our hopes and our dreams, our wishes. Making a list of wishes that you would like to see come true. Make them big. The Strength card is, I'm getting a real sense of, have the confidence to throw caution to the wind. Have the confidence, I'm seeing this Strength card as real confidence to just go, oh, blow it, I'm dreaming big. It doesn't have to be logical. At this point in your journey, pole number 3, it doesn't even have to seem possible to you. Because the King of Wands is here. And the kings are that giving back. They're the service card. They've received so much on their journey. They're fulfilled and they've learnt their craft and they have the knowledge and they have the skills and they generally have the money and the drive and the understanding to then give back to others. And this whole reading, pole number 3, is about you embracing your passions, your calling. How do you want to be of service to the world? What do you love doing that you can teach others or you can help others? What experiences have you come through that have strengthened you and taught you so much that you can then pass on to others? Now, it's not necessarily that that's your line of thought. I feel that the King of Wands is kind of in the future. It's kind of saying your dreams and goals, pile number 3, will lead to your calling and to how you are of service in the world. So it's not the first card. It's not like figure out how you're going to be of service and base your dreams around that. That's not this reading. It's like have the confidence to dream, to have your dreams and your wishes and how you would like to have your life be. Because that leads to being of service in the world. It's your dreams, it's your inspiration, it's where your imagination takes you. That will show you your calling, your purpose, how you can be of service to others. And remember, you're at the in-between stage now, so it is just the dreaming of it, the seeing it, the picturing it, the meditating on it. Know that it says a new start is coming, not that it's here right now. It's coming. Now is your time to rest. Learn from your past journey and dream up, oh, what do I want to do next? What do I want to be next? How do I want to be? How do I see my life? And in those daydreams, in that imagination, in those hopes and dreams and wishes, that's where your calling and your purpose is. There's no need trying to figure out what your purpose is. Dream, my friends. That's where you'll find it. I'm going to reread this circus. It says, your imagination is an extravaganza of playful possibilities. It is. Imagination, there's no parameter for your imagination. The card says nurture your hopes, envision the extraordinary. So envision, gosh, the sky's the limit, and make real your exceptional life. Your affirmation for these 4 weeks, pole number 3, is my playfulness inspires new possibilities and creates loving magic. It certainly does. Allow your inspirations to guide you. Just run with them. Run with your imagination and see where it takes you, pole number 3. I'm going to leave you with those messages, my friends. Love and light, pole number 3. Take good care of yourselves. Don't forget to make your wishes list, your hopes and wishes list for this full moon. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, pole number 4. Welcome to your new moon reading. So this is your reading for the next 4 weeks. So from new moon to new moon. We have Quest, that's exciting. We have Luck is on your side. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, and the Sun. Oh, wow! Look at this yellow leading into the Sun. Oh, and you've got the Luck card in the Moonology deck as well. This is going to be just very, very, I feel excited and I feel productive, and things are going to happen. Things starting to move. So your first card is Quest, and the card says your adventure-seeking spirit will lead you safely home. But now it is time to broaden your horizons. The affirmation is, my heroic spirit guides me towards fulfilling new adventures. Look at that. Guided by the moon, the stars, your hopes and your wishes. Going out and seeing, pole number 4, what is possible. And I get this feeling in your reading, for some of you this is going out into the world and finding your place in the world. It's going out in the world and saying, right, I've changed so much. This is me now. And where do I belong? Where do I fit? Where do I feel like I've found home? And for some of you it can be a job, it can be changing relationships. But there's this sense that first there's the adventure. First there's going out and seeking new places, new opportunities, new people. For some of you this is finding your soul tribe, finding your place in the world, finding your job or your career, or your, you know, how you win money, like how you not win money but how you earn money, how you live your livelihood. It can be finding, you know, your soul family, finding the partner for this next stage of your life. But there's a sense in this reading, going out and finding it. The quest, the adventure. And luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Now Sagittarius for me is always the adventurer of the zodiac. They like to see new things. They like to do new things. They're good. You know, a lot of Sagittarians love travel. And it's the new moon. You know, this is a new moon reading. Pole number 4. New moons are all about making your list of hopes and wishes and dreams. Luck is on your side, and I feel that in the sense of dream big, my friends. You know, what would you wish for if you knew you couldn't fail? How can you see your life? You know, and it doesn't mean, because you're going on this quest, it doesn't mean like you might not know what the destination is, but maybe you know what it feels like. And I'm really feeling that more in your reading, about this adventure is all about following your adventurous spirit, following your intuition, following that inner drive in you that you can't explain. And I love the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords in this reading. It's like you're looking, you're taking this Knight of Pentacles. The Knights are all about taking action. They're the ones that move forward on the plans that the pages have made. And the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight. He's quite methodical. You know, he likes to have all his ducks lined up before he makes a move. And I feel in your reading, pole number 4, it's a positive, because sometimes it can be like you're nitpicking. You're waiting for everything to be perfect before you take the first step. But I'm not feeling that in this reading at all. I'm feeling that you're looking at what served you in the past. You're looking for opportunities. You're looking at things almost strategically. You know, the Seven of Swords for me is, you know, being an opportunist. It's looking at the opportunities out there and going out and grabbing them. It's not taking more than what you need or deserve. It's not taking from others. But there's this sense in this card, they're all here in the background doing their own thing. And you're here doing your own thing. You're taking advantage, not of them, though a lot of tarot readers do read the Seven of Swords like that. I don't. I read it in the sense of seeing opportunities and going out and getting them. This is saying yes. This is the yes card. Yes to the opportunities that the universe puts in your path. Yes. It's seeing the luck that's out there. And I feel like you're taking your time, because this is the adventure. The card says your adventure-seeking spirit will lead you safely home, but now it is time to broaden your horizon. And you're here looking out at your horizon and seeing the opportunities. Which ones do I want to take? Which ones do I want to leave behind? I've got a feeling of what I want. I've got an idea of where I want to go and how I want to live. This and this will probably lead me there. Those not so much. So I'm going to say no thank you, but I'll take these. So there's this sense of really looking at your options. If this is moving around to find your future home, it can just be something like you're looking at houses to buy. So this is going and having a look at a whole lot of home opens. And there's this sense that you're going to be quite balanced in your approach. I don't feel that you're going to let your emotions win you over. I don't feel that you're putting a time limit on yourself. Right, in 6 months, if I haven't found anywhere, I'm just settling for the first thing. No. I feel this energy is, it will take as long as it takes. And you're happy with that pole number 4 because you know that you're on divine timing. You trust that everything is aligning for you and that you'll have plenty of opportunities. You can say no to the first few things. You can say no when you really feel like, you know what, this is not really what I want. I'll be settling if I take that. And this 7 of Swords here is almost to say there's going to be plenty of possibilities, plenty of opportunities. There is no need for you to settle. Because you finished the reading, pole number 4, on the Sun. This quest is guiding you to what is yours, to what suits you to a T on every level. That makes you feel fulfilled. It makes you feel happy. It's so aligned with your authentic self. There's no hiding. There's no second guessing. There's no sacrifice. There's no doing without, or I'm going to make do with that, because I don't believe that there'll be anything better that comes along. Nuh-uh, pole number 4. No. If it doesn't tick all your boxes, it's not for you. And I really feel that's what this luck is on your side is. The luck is you don't have to settle. The arrow, Spirit knows where you want to go. There'll be things to try, there'll be things to see. The things that you do on this quest, on your journey, might actually help you hone in a little bit more into exactly what you want. It'll show you what you don't want, what really doesn't resonate with you, so you can align more with what resonates. Because this arrow, once it's let go of, it's going to ring true. I'm really seeing this arrow is going to hit the bullseye of your next journey, of where you are going to be, with whom, on a really big level. It's the Sun card. The universe is guiding you to where you need to be, so you can be surrounded by the people you need to be surrounded by and have the opportunities that you need. That's the luck in this, my friends. I just need to read this card again. Quest. Your adventure-seeking spirit will lead you safely home. There's a destination already tuned in. It might get tweaked a little bit, but trust that you are being guided. But now it's time to broaden your horizons. So I feel these opportunities that come in, these choices, the adventure of seeking, it's going to really, really make you understand what's for you. Your affirmation, my friends, again for the next 4 weeks. My heroic spirit guides me towards fulfilling new adventures. And I feel like your spirit, my friends, is guiding you to fulfill a new path, a new destiny, a new calling. Amazing reading, my friends. I'm going to leave the messages there. Love and light, pole number 4. Don't forget to make your new moon wish list and hopes and dreams and goal list. Take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.